The G8 summit kicked off in Camp David near Washington. The Eurozone crisis would form the top agenda in this year's meeting. Greece is expected to dominate the headlines, and German Chancellor Angela Merkel has already mentioned that Greece should reconsider its decision to stay in as part of the European Union. Apart from the sovereign debt crisis, the Iran nuclear standoff, global energy and food security will also be discussed.
U.S. President Barack Obama greets world leaders at the start of the Group of 8 summit. One by one, leaders from 8 of the world's largest economies met Obama at the entrance of Camp David, a woodland retreat just north of Washington, D.C. German Chancellor Angela Merkel, Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, and British Prime Minister David Cameron.
How are you?
Attending their first G8 summit were Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda and newly elected French President François Hollande. Topping the agenda, Europe's debt crisis. Earlier, Obama made clear he was aligning himself with Hollande's drive for more economic stimulus rather than the belt-tightening austerity programs spearheaded by Germany. Although ultimately economic policy outcomes are not expected from the closed-door meetings. Julie Noche, Reuters.
However, some experts are not pinning much hope from the G8 summit. Daiwa Capital believes the initiative must come from EU leaders alone.
I have to say my expectations for the G8 summit are very low indeed. I mean, G8 summits have been almost an irrelevance for some time now. In terms of policy making at the global level, the G20 has superseded that as the more relevant forum, given the participation of China and other major emerging markets who clearly have to have a larger say in the running of the global institutions such as the IMF. In terms of the challenges faced by the global economy right now, well, those are really in the hands of European policymakers and the Euro group and Euro area. In particular, you know, the number one concern is how to deal with problems in Greece, and it's really only Euro area policymakers who can put in the resources to strengthen the other Euro area member states, strengthen the Euro area banks, and make sure that they too are going to be resilient to whatever happens in Athens.